Hey guys, this is Jenny with Pursonify.com, and I'm here today to do a review of my Louis Vuitton NeoNoe in the monogram print with the noir black trim that I've been carrying as my everyday bag for going on close to 3 years now. And I've absolutely adored this bag. And it's kind of a funny story because I've bought this bag twice. I bought this bag initially in April of 2019. I'll never forget it because it was for my birthday, and being the instant gratification girl that I am, I had to take it out that night. So I went out with some girlfriends and we went to a place where we were seated in some stadium seating, so not very wide seating, and I set my bag down next to me, and as you can see, I think it's about 6.9 inches going across here. So it's a little bit wider bag, and that was a little bit awkward. And then I needed to find my glasses, and it's a black interior, and it took the lights down, and so I'm like, oh, I can't see in there. I took it back the very next day. Went on the hunt for another everyday bag, found one, carried it for a very short amount of time, and immediately sold it. I was back to where I was like, I need to go get that NeoNoe again. I did, and I am so glad that I did, because it has been a real workhorse bag for me. It is held up beautifully, and there's not a complaint that I really have about this bag. Now let me just kind of show you some of the features here of this. This is a true bucket bag, and it does have a drawstring closure. So as you can see, very easy just to open and close, but that leaves it open. You know, it's basically an open bag. And let me show you kind of what I have in here now. What I have for my everyday, you decided I don't really need a whole lot every day. But when I do need to put more in here, I love that it is the size that it can handle that. I took it on vacation with me a few weeks ago, and I had it stuffed, not overstuffed, because I'm always concerned about resale values. So I always do everything I can to keep the integrity of my bags, because I can't afford to just go buy every bag that I want in the world. Congratulations if you're one of those ladies that can. I can't, unfortunately. But so I usually look to turn a bag over. So my paramount for me is to keep my bag in as good a condition as I possibly can while I'm still enjoying it and using my bag, obviously. But you know, I like to keep my leather conditioned. Everything I can do to keep the integrity is going to get me a higher price when I need to go sell that bag to get another bag, which I pretty much have to do almost every single time. So let me just kind of show you what I have in here right now. I have my always necessary reading glasses, and of course I'm going to have a wallet, and I carry this long zippy wallet and the empreinte leather. I love this wallet, but it's a substantial size wallet, and of course it fits very easily into this bag. And I have, of course, always have to have this, my makeup bag and my sunglasses. And that's really all I have in here right now. And that's what I need for my everyday. I mean, if I'm going to go out, I'm going to have my phone in here, and I'm going to have my keys in here. They will obviously fit. You can see how much room is in this bag. And as you can see, it's two separate compartments with a zippered compartment in the middle. Now, which I love that it has that, because if you have any valuables, it's nice to be able to have that zippered compartment so you can feel, you know, a little bit more safe about having your things in there, because it is an open bag. The drawstring is going to pull it closed some, but it's not a zipper top bag, so I love that it does have that for, you know, if you want to be able to put any of your valuables in there and have that added protection of that zip closure. It's not a huge pocket though. It does go down to the bottom of the bag, and it starts, as you can see here, a few inches down here. It's where it starts, and then it goes all the way to the bottom of the bag. And if I had only one complaint about this bag, is this pocket is not attached at the bottom of the bag. So every once in a while, if something gets loose in my purse, it'll get stuck under that pocket. It's really no big deal. It takes a second to pull it out. But if I had to come up with really anything to make a complaint, that's what I guess that's the only thing I would really be able to come up with. But what I also have to have, though, for my personal taste, is a shoulder carry bag. I don't care if it's a single strap or a double strap. I am just a shoulder carry bag kind of person. Even my pochette Matisse, I ordered the shorter strap from Louis Vuitton because I wanted to carry it on my shoulder instead of crossbody. That is just my personal preference. But when I do want a shoulder carry bag, I want it to have a substantial shoulder drop. I want it to fit comfortably on my shoulder. And as you can see, this does. It fits comfortably there. But what's great is if you wanted to carry this crossbody, you can. It is detachable. This strap is completely detachable and adjustable. And I have never once done that, but you can. If you want that versatility, you've got that with this bag, and you can wear it crossbody if you want. What I also love about this, when I went to look for my everyday bag, when I was looking for this, is I was really wanting the beautiful classic Louis Vuitton monogram. And I really did love it with this black trim, the treated leather. It's just my favorite. The bag I'd had before was a Damier Ebene, and when I go get a new bag, I want people to know, hey, look at me, I got a new bag. I get so excited about it, but I want it to look new and feel new. I don't want something that looks just like the one I just had. So I love this combo. The black with this monogram to me is my personal favorite. I just think it's stunning. So, and I love the ease of this treated leather. I don't have to worry about watermarks or stains. I wipe my strap down once a week, or so, with non-alcohol, always alcohol-free baby wipes. And then I will use leather conditioner and leather cleaner on it a couple times a year. Maybe I should do it a little more than I do, but I will do anything to keep the integrity of my bag because I am, again, all about that resale. And as you can see, it's got gold tone hardware throughout. And it's just truly I hope you can see how well this is held up. I mean, the corners are still in great shape. I mean, it's really taken a beating because I've carried it everywhere with me. And, life happens. I can be super careful with a bag, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to accidentally hit it up against the grocery cart or run into things. I mean, I can be a bit of a klutz sometimes, so that stuff's going to happen to me. And this has really been able to take that beating and just, I think, still look beautiful. I get compliments on it all of the time. And I love how it goes with almost everything that I wear, which is great. So the only real wear that I have seen on this is I have a little bit of oxidation on my D-rings. And that's about it. And like I said, I have carried this in, 100-degree temperature, 10-degree temperature, rain, snow, sleet, everywhere. It's gone everywhere with me. It's been on many planes with me. So it's truly been one of those bags that I've loved because I haven't had to stress out about it too much. So if you're in the market for a great everyday bag that's a nice, substantial size without being too big, not too small, get your Goldilocks just right size, I would very highly recommend the NeoNoe. This measures, I think it's approximately 10.2 by 10.2 by 6.9. So it's a pretty, like I said, pretty substantial size. Not as big as your Neverfull, but I'm older. My kids are grown. I don't quite need a bag that size because I don't really carry that much with me every single day. So this has just been, for me, that perfect size. So if you're in the market for something like this, I cannot recommend this one more highly. I believe it is currently retailing for $18.90 at Louis Vuitton, which is, I know, not cheap. That's why I say take care of your bags, because if you're someone like me that can't afford to just buy every bag, there are people like me out there that will buy your used bag if they're in good condition. So always keep that in mind because we're spending money on these. It's kind of like when you buy a car. If you buy a nice car, you take care of that car, you're going to get a lot more on that trade-in. If you don't take care of it, let's say you don't get your oil changed, you've got scratches all over your car, you smoked in it, you're not going to get near as much on it. So I always think about like it that way. I treat it like a car. That's just my philosophy on my handbags that are not cheap. So anyway, I hope that you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please subscribe. You can also find me on Instagram on Pursonify_handbags. And I hope to see you guys again soon. Take care.